Hey yo, boys and girls. So if you read the title is pretty sad, man. The whole Some Ordinary Podcast universe is crumbling down. Is going down. Is that I think I should make a video with the title Downfall of the Some Ordinary Podcast universe. So yeah, Muta made a video titled The Post Next Clarity. Yeah, that's an insane title, Post Next Clarity, which is funny. It's a quite funny title. So in that video, he talked about the surrounding Naxtaku and him, because there has been a video going on with with Naxtaku and Muta quite in a video reacting to a lowly video. So yeah, it's not looking that good, but as and I think if you're in the anime or manga community, you pretty much always guess Naxtaku was kind of. I think he wasn't into it, but he kind of made fun of it. It's an irony fueled topic. Yeah, if you are in the manga community, you pretty much know about it. You are pretty much aware of it, but you just kind of it's just whatever we do. You don't engage with it. You just let it be, that is it's there, and you don't pay any mind to it. So yeah, he did, but Muta deleted that video because all the comments were from the comments, people were saying it's nothing burger, it isn't that big of a deal to endure friendship over this kind of thing. But which kind of makes it, because I watched the video and he was kind of pretty in an emotional state, which kind of made sense, because after deleting the video he made a community post saying he was really emotional because I think his reference was a lot of posts and a lot of comments from the Reddit, because he would actually deleted Twitter and went into Reddit, which is a really bad thing to do. You never go full. Going from Twitter to Reddit is absolutely insane. You don't ever do that. So yeah, I think the reason for his emotional response was, I think he was pretty bothered about it. He was pretty annoyed by it, bothered about it because of the things that was going on that people kept on saying in the Reddit post. So it kind of made sense in a way. So that's the reason. So he deleted the video, but if you want to watch a video, there's a re-upload of it. That's where I watched it, and there's a community post also available. I will give you the rundown of it, basically the summary of it. As I told you before, they were watching a video, and the video has a kind of lowly video, but they didn't know it. So it happened 3 years ago. But I think because I'm coming from the whole anime manga community, it was pretty much assumed that there will be some kind of lowly thing in the manga or anime that you consume. It is not a good thing, but you just kind of it's a necessary evil kind of thing, because it's just that you don't. It's just that it's not that you support this lowly thing, but it's always there. It's not that good, but it's mangakas always put some kind of lowly thing into their manga, unless you are watching some kind of Ghibli kind of movie. But I'm not saying everybody does it, but there are the you will if even if you don't go look for even if you don't go look for it, you will eventually find lowly in the manga or anime that you're consuming. So it's that kind of, it's popular in the niche, but it's not popular because it will never get popular because it's fucking disgusting, dude. The reason why I wanted to talk about this, because yeah, the friendship ended with Naxtaco and all the and Umbavilo is also going through a controversy regarding the Mr. Beast interview, because people are saying he went soft on him. He didn't really press him. He didn't impress, as Coffeezilla made a video about it. If Coffeezilla was interviewing Mr. Beast, he would actually go hard and actually press him. But Oompa didn't do it because he's a goofy guy. He's a chill guy, man. So yeah, there's some controversy regarding. He actually made a video about addressing it, and he didn't make any excuses. He literally said, yeah. His interview was basically just soft bowling Mr. Beast. So yeah, The whole some ordinary podcast universe is not feeling that good, brother. I just want to talk about it because of the whole lolly situation. But if you are a person looking out from the outside, if you are a normal person, general person who doesn't consume anime, who doesn't consume manga, you pretty much have strong opinion on lolly because it's not that good. Yeah, everybody agrees with that. I also agree with that. But if you are in the anime or manga community, there are some specific people who actually defend lolly, which I never understood why they defend lolly because they it's kind of man, I don't know. People say freedom of speech and stuff like that because artists should be able to draw whatever they want. But man, what? If you don't know about loli, it's basically just a name used to describe young, innocent-looking girls. Uh, almost like a princess. It's people who girls who are really naive and have a really princess uh, personality, basically just younger girls. So yeah, it's not that good. I think the name got derived from Lolita, that western book Lolita, which is also famous. I wouldn't say famous, I would say more like infamous. So yeah, it's not that great. I think the first thing were the when people started actually saying loli in the early 1970s, they actually used it to describe characters who are really young, who are really innocent, who are really naive in their personality. So yeah, there was no really sexual meaning to it, or even then, it's kind of really kind of really I think in the late 1980s and 1990s, the whole lolicon became popular. Lolicon basically meaning lolly complex. So basically, people who really fetishizes these kind of characters who are really young, who are really naive, who are really. So if by the way that I'm describing it, this is not really going in a good direction because of the stuff is not good, brother. It's not good. Stop. Get help. So all the things, I think I'm probably going to end up in an FBI watch list because of the things I'm describing. Yeah, when you actually say this stuff out loud, it's actually crazy. So yeah, these are really serious things. I would agree with that, but why am I saying all of this? Do I defend Nastaku? Do I defend Mutaha? Do I defend Umabil? Do I defend Mr. Beast? So why am I saying all of this? I'm saying all of this because I just want people to get it. I just want people to say. I think I just have to look it from a. Yeah, I have said this again and again. I'm from the anime community. I'm from the manga community. I think you can feel it in your. I think you can feel it in your. Feel it deep down in your heart, in somewhere in your body that says, okay, he isn't really that. He is in the PDF file. If you had to say this, I mean, I am referencing about Naxtago. I think he has. I think he was being edgy. I think he was being kind of ironic with it, lowly, especially for a guy who grew up in the whole early 2010s. I'm not saying he grew up around that, but from watching all of his videos, he definitely has a 2010s humor to it, fun to it, humor to it, edginess to it. Also, Muta also was a really edgy dude. I don't understand why he's doing all of this. I'm better than him or kind of stuff because I don't think he has ever blur with or jumped into the whole lowly thing, but he had definitely jumped into a whole kind of jokes about race, which is kind of it's not that deep, brother. It's not that deep. I think I can definitely see an argument. I can definitely see an argument. People saying the people who that make a kind of race jokes are kind of really weird, which I agree. But this I think when you actually hear some people saying you can actually feel it when they say okay they don't really mean that in a negative or like a racist way, they just mean in a funny way, making fun of the whole thing. So I can definitely understand that. If you are a person who doesn't like that kind of jokes, I agree with you. Don't I agree with you, and I just say, don't watch it. Or I probably won't. I'm not trying to defend it, but I'm just saying when I hear these kind of jokes, there's no point in my mind that I'm thinking, okay, this guy is a racist. He doesn't like this specific race. I have definitely seen people who actually make this kind of jokes, but he's actually kind of racist. I think probably the guy from Anthony and OP thing, if you know about the comedy comedy, stand-up comedies in, you probably heard about Anthony and Opie Shaw, the Patrice O'Neill. I think the Bill Burr is probably the most famous to come out of it. I'm not saying come out of it or be associated with the whole thing. So yeah, yeah, I think he's definitely a sassy bucker. He's definitely a sassy bucker. I think the people that actually make the YouTube videos, I don't think, at least I don't feel like they are. I think from what I heard, they don't feel like that. It's kind of really funny job. Yeah, I can definitely see the argument saying if you build a community debate on that kind of jokes, there will be people in the future who actually kind of believe that's it, which I actually agree. Which I actually agree. So I won't probably say it publicly or probably the community based on this kind of jokes, but if a other person wants to do it, he can do it. I just don't feel like anything. So that's probably the my take on the whole thing. I don't believe the Naxtaku is really a PDF file. I think he was being edgy and he was being ironic with it. I think the whole Muta's reaction to the whole thing is kind of really, I just don't say, I don't know where he was coming. I think I don't know where he why he did that. I think I can know the reason, because the is the same reason why Ludwig may stop making drama videos. mm, Charlie stopped making drama videos. I think not necessarily. I don't believe they will stop making drama videos. They will probably make it somewhere in the future. I think Ludwig started making because the whole Mr. Beast kind of thing, and he kind of felt awkward about it because he was really close to Mr. Beast, and having to talk about kind of thing is kind of really not that great. So yeah, I think Muta was really okay with talking about the whole drama when he didn't consider when it wasn't about him and his friends. So it's kind of really now now it's about how many now when it's about his kind of friends, he really feels awkward to say all this kind of stuff, and he really feels some kind of pressure to be consistent with his views and stuff like that. So I can definitely see that. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's my thoughts, and that's my rambles. See you on the next video.